Ninja
Mega
Dojo's
Man,
the game.
Mega Man,
Theater.
and Simon Belmont. That's it. There's 10.
Yeah, okay. That's good. It's always good to start off with that.
11 Sonic. There.
You know,
We're done.
it's always good to start off, like, kick off a new series with just 10 characters when you're making a new series with a new format,
Are we recording?
rather than bouncing what's already there.
I had no idea we were recording.
We're in the middle of talking about kerfuffle, but
Yeah, so I just found out we were recording right now.
yeah, and I did that on purpose.
Okay. Alright.
Well, anyway, this is Kirby and not Smash Brothers.
Oh my god, Starkey!
Yeah,
I love this. I love games where you need to carry a key somewhere.
It's good in this one, because normally you can fly, but when you're carrying the key, you can't. Later on, it takes advantage of that. Like, the last sprocket in the last level is really hard to get, because you can't. You gotta go through this hard section like that.
That's one of the
Here's bomb.
Bombs. That's one of the few things I liked about the DS Zelda games, is that you had to carry the key to the door.
Yeah.
I like that. I hate everything else, but I like that. I mean, everything else. I hate everything else but that.
Yeah.
The DS Zelda games. Oh, God. Just all those games were just the putrid stink from Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not the good parts of Wind Waker, just the stink left over. The filth, and the stank, and the skunk, and everything else that sounds like that.
Let's stop talking about Zelda.
Didn't we do this last time?
Yes.
What?
That's what's annoying.
I had no idea. I couldn't even remember. Just seeing this game reminded me of it, I guess.
What a puzzle.
Submentally.
Here's a Switch puzzle, just like Zelda.
No! I don't want to talk about Zelda.
Yeah, bomb has, like, you throw bombs, and there's, like, based on your button inputs, there's a billion different ways to throw a bomb, and that's about it.
Man,
it's kind of, like, it's not as overpowered as the other ones.
That would be broken if you got that power in the new Smash Bros. Throwing bombs everywhere.
Yeah. Basically, Peach, but you always throw a bomb.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is like... This is kind of useless, because...
Oh my god, I saw Kirby. Meat up there.
Yes.
Meat.
Wall meat. Perfect. Gotta power up my Belmont. Anyway, this candle, these dark sections are so forgiving. It's not even funny.
Speaking of not forgiving, we should play, I have Castlevania Dracula X here. Chronicles, whatever, Rondo of Blood. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's like localization hell with that game. Like, it was Dracula X, or Rondo of Blood in Japan. And then they localized it on the Super Nintendo, which was like a backwards port from a higher power console at the time, TurboGrafx.
Yeah.
To go onto the Super Nintendo. And then they called it Dracula X, and it wasn't even nearly the same game. But it was pretended that it was or something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter, because I have here on my Wii, Rondo of Blood, the Japanese version, which is a lot better, and is easily the best 2D classic Castlevania game I've played. I love it. And we should play it on here, because it's pretty much impossible to have the actual version, right? Because it's not localized the same way. So as far as I'm concerned, we have the official version here. Even though we don't actually own a physical copy. Which I'd like to, but you can't, so...
Yeah.
It's not cheating, as far as I'm concerned.
Anyway, check this out. You can sort of change the trajectory of your blades now, so you can do this. Like... Oh, can't do it off screen, but...
Oh.
I like doing this against bosses. Even when I don't have to. Now let's go for... yeah, that. Anyway, back to water. Because I gotta.
I love this power. He wears a water hat.
I know,
That's
it's great. Like, the key to getting secrets in Kirby games is when you beat a mini-boss, you usually need to use that power. Should be obvious, but sometimes you're not paying attention.
For the next big Kirby game, they should do away with giving Kirby like hats and stuff for costumes, and should just change Kirby's shape and what he is. Like for a water power up, he should be like a water drop that's like semi-translucent.
Oh yeah.
Should do that.
That's
yeah.
And they're making the 3D free roaming Kirby game that's coming out.
Yeah, someday.
Someday.
3D free roaming, cute 'em up, collect 'em up. I mean.
Hey, a cute 'em up would be good too.
Yeah.
Like it seems like some portions of Kirby games, well, especially since every game seems to have a shmup section.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like somebody involved with development knows shmups pretty well, because those sections are usually pretty like fun and accurate. So like, I think a Kirby shmup would really work out.
Okay, hold on. What are you doing here? Why are you invisible?
I'm invisible because I'm holding this crystal. I can go through crystal walls, and
that's really weird.
I know, it's weird.
Hold this, and it makes you see through.
It explodes after a certain amount of time, so that's the puzzle with this area. Oh. Also, bats grab you, and you have to shake to make them get off you.
That's weird.
That's nothing. Bats never hit me, so I never... I don't think I've ever been hit by that before, even.
I also like this power because I like anything in video games that looks like you're sliding downwards, but you're on a flat ground. Like, I like falling forward slides.
Oh yeah, controlled fall and whatnot. Yeah.
I love when... That's why I like M. Bison in Street Fighter. He does that. And that's why I like Vanquish a lot. Just sliding around everywhere.
Yeah.
Whoa! Here's something Nintendo liked to show in trailers for this.
Yeah.
That sword thing.
It's, in my opinion, it's one of the least fun parts of the game. Just because, like, there's no... well, it's basically just a scripted sequence where you just destroy everything on screen, and it gets old. And it's not like I like in games where it lets you just annihilate everything, like as sort of as revenge for a hard part or something. But this has no hard part, so I'm not really getting revenge for anything.
There should be more beat 'em ups where it's like really hard, but once you get to the end of the stage and beat the boss, with no save points along the way, right? You gotta have that feeling of desperation with it, and you kill the boss, and you like absorb his soul or something, and you go into super mode, and then you have to get all the way back to the beginning of the stage, smashing everything.
Yeah,
and then leave.
That'd be a better use for this thing.
Wario Land kind of started that, and I really liked it. Remember how you had to get back to the beginning of the stage?
Hey, that's why Wario Land is fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They should do it in a beat 'em up, like a third-person beat 'em up type God Hand thing, where you go into devil mode and you punch everything to death. And there's like doors and stuff that you couldn't get through before that you can punch through now when you're on the way back.
Hold on. In like extra mode, the like loop two, so to speak, you have to use this, but here,
whoa.
Yeah, you can hit the wall to make a knockback.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can see everything getting sucked into some cone back there. That's pretty scary. Where do you think that's going?
It's going slow. It gets really slow when it creeps up to you. It's kind of pathetic, but whatever.
In an age where we have games becoming movies, we have Kirby, where it's a game that's not a game, and not a movie, and not anything. Really, we designed it as an exercise for your hands.
Yes.
Your hands can do something.
You do have to press buttons.
you have to look at the screen.
You have to watch people, yeah. Oh, wait. Check it out. Haha.
I wish that because games are becoming like movies, that movies would become like games, and you went to the theater, and you got a little buzzer thing, and everybody sat there, and when something bad was going to happen, if enough people pressed their buzzer, it could switch film reels and go to something else where a different outcome happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be... Huh.
Makes sense. They're turning games into movies. Why can't they go the other way around?
Oh, look, 2 again. Uh-oh, what's this? Boss stage 5.
Look at them cogs you got. I seem to remember some other games where you collected cogs, but I don't remember what those games were.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty common collectible, like a gear thing.
Yeah. This is a pretty neat boss. I never really
You better get that whip
cared
power.
much for it. What?
You better get that whip power.
Sure thing.
Yeah. This has got to be in the new Smash Bros.
It should.
Yeah.
This is a
Ghastly. Oh no. It's
Mr. Dooter.
Mr. Dooter.
Mr. Dooter.
What were they thinking there?
It's Indian. It's Mr. Dooter.
Oh, it's Dooter.
Yeah.
Or it's not Mr. Dooter. Mr. Dooter.
This guy, well, he deserves respect because he goes above and beyond the call of Dooter. He got a hero's Dooter, and he's gonna fulfill that shit.
Yeah, he's heavy Dooter.
For India. Or whatever. For, like, Sand Society. Whatever it's supposed to be.
We gotta be politically correct. Sand individuals.
Yeah.
Sorry if I offended the desert heat zone gentlemen watching this. Sorry.
Oh, whoops.
It's also no mistake that he's like blue. Like that guy from, what? You know, Aladdin. For some reason I wanted to say Ninja Gaiden. I had to stop myself. I don't know why. Ninja Gaiden is nothing like Aladdin.
God. Ninja Gaiden and Aladdin.
I was like, oh, not Ninja Gaiden. Aladdin. Isn't there some genie that's like blue in Aladdin?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like... Who is he? Robin Williams playing him? Yeah, remember that genie?
Probably.
I think it was.
Well, anyway, back to, like... Actually, no.
What?
It's cooler like this.
What's cooler?
I was gonna not use a power, but Whip grabs stuff anyway, so... Whatever.
How's he juggling that Gordo? It's gonna hurt his hand. It's you know, that's the most powerful thing in Kirby.
Yeah, it kind of is. I don't think anything can beat them.
Yeah. The last boss of a nice Kirby game should be a Gordo. Like King Gordo. He's gigantic.
And I got my wood back.
Yeah.
I got an anime wing.
Whoa. Is that a P-wing?
The wing.
P-wing. What does P mean for P-wing in Super Mario Bros. 3?
Popular.
Popular wing.
Yeah, because it's useful.
I remember just playing that game when I was a little Mario Bros. 3 and just looking at that wing in my little menu down there, and it's P-wing. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Parrot wing?
Oh, yeah.
Power wing?
Check that swag.
One wing, yeah.
I like how the ship flies out to equip its whatever and then flies right back into its crater.
Yeah, we're flying. No, not really. Okay. Well, something
we can fly a little bit.
Magalore. Whoa.
I'll take you on a trip to visit my home world.
I come from a distant country.
A one-way trip.
This country
won't make it back.
This country cannot be found by pointing to the horizon. You simply have to point up. Space? Allow me to explain to you what space is. My country is round, like a ball, and is out there in the blackness. Let's go.
Bam.
Let's go. Whoa.
Oh, we got a new thing.
I love getting news.
Got some powers here. And we can test on Mr. Dummy here. This guy actually dies if you hit him enough.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta beat him for like 10 minutes. Wait, see if I can do it.
So he lives here on Magalore's celestial chariot.
That shit. He is not having a good day. Oof. Oof.
My spacefaring chariot.
Oof. There.
Oh!
We get another one.
Magalore's space boat just makes a new one.
Yeah.
Planetary vessel.
Look at all that space in that cockpit there.
Yeah, I know.
There's like space flying around. Oh, water world.
All this stuff, instead of making up a stupid world gimmick thing like this again, all these areas should have been inside a ship in simulations of a planet.
You already said though.
I know I already said it, but I'm just thinking it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing to think. It's a neat
But
idea.
not in Metroid, because that's stupid. Because in Metroid you need to feel the experience of exploring a planet.
Yeah.
So that's why Metroid Other M...
And Kirby, you need to feel the experience that nothing actually matters.
I know, like, Metroid Other M, all the different places you explore are a simulation inside a ship, and then they add insult to injury, because, it's a virtual reality thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a hologram. It turns off. Like, all those grassy plains and swamps and shit. You can find a thing in a lot of rooms that you can, like, shoot and turn off, and it turns off the hologram, and you're back in a ship. And you're just thinking, like, what in the name of God were they thinking?
We got all kinds of shit.
Yeah, we got all kinds of shit. Are we allowed to use it?
Look at all these ice moves.
Has Megalore authorized any of them?
No.
Oh.
Okay, anyway.
Oh.
You can ice ball. You dash, you press down and attack to do that. And then, you got, like, your freezing thing. And then, let's see. Ice block, ice scatter.
What about Ice Tea? Do you got Ice Tea?
Wait a minute, what's this all about? Okay, freeze people, then let go, and...
In the, hypothetical, 3D open world, collect 'em, cute 'em,
Collecting cute.
Collectum cutem. There should be worlds based on food where you can use your power to change the food. Like, you should be able to cook meat with the firepower and then look at it cooked. And similarly, if you get the ice power, you should be able to go into a glass of tea and turn into iced tea.
Sounds like a Kirby 64 thing. when you combine ice and electric,
I know you get a fridge.
Yeah, turn into
a fridge.
I always loved that one because you spawn healing items.
Yeah.
You just spit out healing items, and I don't know if he can hit people with it, but look at those things.
Yeah.
That's so weird and out of place. Those aren't even trees. Yeah. They're ladder trees.
Get that pineapple.
Gotta get the pineapple. Don't want to lose one of my 9 lives here.